name is Ash Lumford, and the title of my speech is U.S. Women Heroes. And I wanted to inform people about the history of women and the history of women in the military. So this is why I brought this shirt. Many people don't know about the history of women in the military. Today, I want to talk to everybody about the first women that enlisted in the military. The first women of the military, why they could enlist, and the importance of their job duties. First, I'll discuss the women that were enlisted in the military. Next, I'll explain to you how and why they could enlist after not being able to do so. Finally, I'll explain to you the importance of their job duties and what jobs they did. First, I would like to acknowledge the first women of the military and the branches that they served. Oprah Johnson, Loretta Walsh, Betty Blake, and Deborah Sampson were some of the first women of the military. Oprah Johnson was the first woman to join the Marine Corps in 1918 at the age of 39. Loretta Walsh was America's first official enlisted woman of any service. She joined the Navy in 1917. According to the U.S. Department of Defense, Betty Blake was the first woman to serve in the U.S. Air Force in 1944. Deborah Sampson was the first woman to enlist in the U.S. Army, although she was disguised as a man at the time. Next, I'll explain to you why these women could enlist after women were not allowed to enlist in the military. Newark University reports that because a shortage of men during 1917, when they really needed these men, the secretary thought that if women enlisted in the military, then it would encourage men to do the same. So this is how some of the first women were enlisted in the military. Some women rushed to recruiting offices when volunteering to serve, and others disguised themselves as men in order to get in the military before they gave the okay to women to do this. Finally, I'll explain to you the job duties that these women did in the military. Before these women were able to enlist in the military, most women worked as cooks and nurses only. This was their first jobs when they can enlist. After they were able to enlist to serve, many opportunities opened for women in the military. And to conclude, I would like to remind you of the overall history of women in the military. Overall, I believe women played a very important role in the impact of the military tremendously. The first women, how they enlisted, and their job duties had a big impact on the military. I hope that this information impacted you in a positive way and helped you to understand some of the history of women in the military. To conclude, I would like to thank all of you for your time, and I wish you all the best. Thank you.